Hey, welcome to another episode of Legion Elite Motorsports. I'm your host, Isaiah. And on today's episode, we are doing ignition timing and full exhaust from turbo back 3-inch. So, let's dive in and see what it consists of. Okay, so we definitely got a lot done. Excuse the glare. But excuse me. So if we zoom in here, right? Oh. The engine is on top dead center. Okay? So, when it's on top dead center, this little nug right here, let me see, here we go. This little nug, this whole screw right here is where you want this guy to point to. So, for instance, if we pull this down, now the screw is pointing to it perfectly. Okay, from this level right here, the car will start. Okay, and what you have to do from here is you have to make sure that the distributor is 10 degrees before top dead center. Ignition timing. So the mechanical timing is on point. 1, 2. Then when the car fires up, you need to make sure that it's on 10 degrees before top dead center, which if you look down here, okay, so if you look here, you see 10 BTDC right here. Okay, that's where you want your engine's ignition timing. So that mark that's on the T, which is top dead center, you want it to be at the 10 BTDC. Okay, not advance, but retard. Okay. So, that is how you do the mechanical timing for the crank to the gear. And then, of course, on your actual timing gear itself, you want it to be at 12 o'clock roughly. 12:30, 12 o'clock. And I'm talking about the dowel that holds in the cam is to be pointing at 12 o'clock. Okay? So with those items in check, the car should crank over no problem. So, we got all of that in line. This distributor is welded, so the swing weights do not open. And the diaphragm in this mushroom is not popped, so it will hold it still, which is perfect. And then we'll put a little plug over this guy. And we should be good to go. So that pretty much covers everything for timing, at least. Okay, so I removed the bracket. That's this guy here. Drill it out. Boom, boom, boom. Good to go. And I blacked the area where it used to be so it doesn't rust. And yep, she's looking good. We're gonna put the intercooler pipe, filter, or vortice funnel. Good to go. On permanently and right before the thunder shower. Looks good. Ready to rock and roll. Okay, exhaust cut out. Got to test it, make sure everything is working properly. A little bit of assembly required. Basically putting the gaskets between the actual opener. That's the opener right there. And it plugs into your cigarette lighter, which is odd, but whatever. Then it comes with this remote. Let's see if it works. And then close. pretty sick. Okay, so we are under. Excuse the fan noise, it's extremely hot here. We're utilizing the tent and a fan to keep as cool as possible without getting that heat stroke. Anyway, so we cleared out a couple things. These parts go here, and I think that I'm gonna have the exhaust cutout come out here and then come across pretty much from this area down, and then we have plenty of room for it, so this is like the perfect place. And then I basically had to clear out the spider webs, pretty normal. And then yeah, we're gonna start from the back and then we're gonna work our way forward. So we have to find a place. Oh, that's a little rough. Basically a place to pop in a bolt to bolt down the muffler that's going to be in this area, which the muffler goes here through the cutout and then is going to go underneath this spot. This spot here is where the exhaust is supposed to go. So I honestly would like to have a bolt here, but there's not too much bolting possibilities with this rust. So even here, that's pretty, I'm pretty sure that'll fall apart. So we're gonna do what we can do with what we got and take it from there. So first things first, I'm gonna get my welder and we're gonna start tacking stuff in place. So we'll be back and take it from there. Okay, so as you can see by those beautiful nails, I got my lovely assistant here helping, and this is where she's at. You want to make sure that this tip doesn't end at the bumper because it will burn it. So these are all tack welds here, nothing too crazy. But yep, that's aimed in the right direction. So since this piece is complete, now we need to hang it up on two spots, which is supposed to be there and there. Only one technically reachable is this one. That's a rusted mess. I'm gonna have to figure something out with that. But yeah. So first piece is complete, and then we got to do the rest. So I'll keep you guys updated. All right, it is officially hung up by this hanger here in the perfect position over here, completely ready to rock and roll. We ended up using the gas tank bolt. It's separate from everything else. It's not gonna get hot. It should be fine. And then, yeah, it has that rubber isolator. And then, yep, we're gonna put a V-band clamp here. So it'll be two bolts to take it off, and then we should be good. So it'll be this one to take it off and this one. All right. Okay, we're back. Having a little rough time. I was going to utilize this exhaust bracket to hold the new hanger, but the one bolt that was there snapped off like the other one did apparently. So I have to find another hanger for this long pipe that's coming from here all the way over here. So I want to use something a little bit closer so it won't be unevenly hung. So we got one all the way in the back, which is doing a great job of holding it, but we need one in the beginning here. We need one in the beginning here, and then we need one in this area, which we have plenty of bolts to kind of lock that up, so that's not too big of a deal. So yep, gotta figure this out. Then we got it all the way over here with that clamp, and then we're gonna have the Y pipe take up the room over here, and we should be good to go. So basically, this is gonna go pretty much right there. And then this piece is gonna come through here, out the side. Okay, so V-band at the top, V-band next to V-band, so it's fully adjustable. And we can twist this any way we want because it's on a V-band. So male and female V-band is the way to go. So everything is tacked into place up here. So because we have the wastegate there, we make a slight curve towards the engine, then we curve back, as you could see. Oh, maybe not. Oh, there it is. You can see it coming down there. We're gonna cut some of that pipe right there, and then we're gonna add in the flex section, and then we're gonna put a V-band at the bottom of the flex section, and we'll be good to go. All right, so as you can see, the down pipe is completely done. Alrighty, don't look at these welds, they don't look the best, but it is completely sealed. Goes all the way back. Let me show you guys the rest of it. And hell yeah. So, if we look over here, the actuator's touching, so we're kind of limited for room there, but we got a hanger there. We're gonna finish out this pipe that comes out on the side tomorrow for sure. And then down there, the pipe goes all the way out the back. So we got the down pipe, goes around the wastegate, down here, right? Then we got the side exit. We're a little limited for space there, but I'm gonna turn this up, so we'll utilize this cavity. Then it goes all the way down, all the way to the exhaust, which comes out nice and clean, and boom, look at that. So yep, so there's a couple things I gotta do. I have to cut the excess. That stuff is not needed. You can see there. I was definitely gonna put more hangers on here, but every bolt I took loose would break, especially if it was a 10mm. So I put as much as I could. I didn't want to drill any holes into the body or anything like that. So yeah, and then of course I got to do spider web cleaning. But yep, the exhaust is done. Boom, there we go. During the day, you could see the flex pipe and everything there. Wastegate. And the beautiful exhaust. Good angle. Nice pitch. Looks good. And with that being said, we're going to call it an episode there. The exhaust is fully complete. I still feel kind of the middle section is a little too low because of the Y pipe. I'm gonna see if I could kind of figure something out about that a little bit later, but for right now that'll be perfect for us to start, run, test it out, stuff like that. But other than that, it should be good to go. And if you guys enjoyed the episode, if you're not already subscribed, definitely consider doing so. And when you do, make sure you hit the bell icon for updated notification. And remember guys, knowledge is power. and I will definitely see you next time. Also, check out the website at legionelitemotorsports.com. Later, guys.